Corey, yeah, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. What's the last month been like for you? It's had to be kind of weird and trying and problematic, right?
Yeah, I mean it's been a weird month for us. For me personally, it's been hard, trying to get a good workout in and stay ready and stay focused and stay into it. But I feel like I pretty much managed that throughout this month. And I'm ready to go Saturday.
Do you have any sense as to where you and Sam are in terms of timing? Did things click on the first couple times back together, or could you tell it'd been a little bit of time away from the football field?
I could tell it's been a little time, but a couple practices, we back at it. It's the same thing. He's making good, accurate throws, passes down the field, back to normal.
Jaquarii, is there some frustration that's kind of festered in with not being able to play for an entire month on the for you or for the team in general?
Um, I would say it was a week ago. We didn't really know what we were going to do, or how this was going to turn out. But since we got back together as a team, back on the practice field, I think it's back to normal. It's back to normal for the team, and I think we're comfortable now. I mean, it was hard not playing for a whole month or 3 weeks or whatever it was, but we're back out there together, and it feels normal.
This feels kind of like a repeat from something we would have been asking early in the season, but was there ever a doubt that you guys would get to this point? And was there ever a feeling that like the season might have ended with that game in Chapel Hill?
Oh yeah, I mean, after games kept getting canceled, postponed, schedule got switched around. At one point, I guess as a team, we didn't know if we were going to play again. But I guess it was a group decision or it was a league decision, and we came back for a reason. We came back to play to finish 2020 season. We came back to play the 2020 season, so we just wanted to continue that.
Jaquarii, for you guys in that time off, I mean, how was that? Where did you find that self-motivation? How did you have to kind of self-motivate and kind of keep the other guys, motivated to continue to play?
Right. So it was a day by day thing. We wake up in the morning, we had to check our emails or check our arms to kind of see what we had set for that day, and I felt like we wanted to play. We still wanted to play no matter what the circumstances was. But it was hard, because it was a day by day thing, and we didn't know if we was gonna have a practice. We didn't know if we was gonna have a lift, but we just stayed with it, wanting to finish out the season.
Now that you guys are practicing and preparing for Louisville, is there any doubt that the game will happen on Saturday? I mean, how kind of skeptical are you guys now that you're here after this past month, and you're still kind of nervous about the Saturday game happening?
No, it haven't been a doubt in my mind that we're not gonna play. I think we're gonna play. I mean, everybody's been testing negative. Hopefully, Louisville is doing their part on their end. But Wake Forest is ready to go. Hopefully, Louisville is ready to go Saturday too.
And Jaquarii, you guys got one more test on Thursday, correct?
Yes, sir.
And then if everything's a go, you guys leave Friday. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Was also going to ask you, how hard has it been maybe on the younger guys? I didn't realize, I mean, I guess we should have realized they haven't gone home since July, I guess, when they arrived on campus. I mean, has it been harder on the younger guys? Because Sam mentioned that it kind of has been, especially for the scout team guys that maybe aren't playing a lot.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure it's been hard. When I was a freshman, I always wanted to go home, kind of get away. And then they've been stuck here for a very, very long time without having to go home at all. So I know it's been hard for them, but they're putting the team first. And, it's probably tough being out there every day, or tough, having a schedule or dealing with COVID protocols. But I think that they're in it for the team.
Because maybe the scout guys are the unsung heroes because there's no games for them or anything, and they've been here since July, really.
Yeah, it's a tough one for them. But like I said, I think that they're for the team, and they'll pretty much now do anything they can, to to help us prepare for a game.
Jaquarii, what's been the feeling like, obviously not being able to play, but then you look around the ACC and everybody else is playing? I mean, you guys ended and it was like everybody had played 7 games, and now everybody in the ACC has played about 9 or 10.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating, but I mean, we can only control what we can control. And, like we really can't do anything about it, but it's been hard, just seeing other guys play, and then we're just sitting and watching, like coming off of practice or something. It's been difficult, but we can't really control that.
Is it fair to say that this is by far the toughest football season that you've ever been through?
Oh yeah, because right around now, and I mean, we'll be preparing for a bowl. Usually we're getting bowl prep going, and it's been a long season, and we only played 7 games. So, this is by far the hardest season and the longest season.
And this would have been maybe the first time that bowl prep would have meant you would have gotten some days off, right? Because earlier you would have been a young guy having to practice, and now you would have been getting some of those vet days, right?
Right. So I take it as we already had our off days with the COVID. So hopefully we don't stop here until the end of the season to our very last game. I think we had a little break. So
Corey, you mentioned earlier about the timing and stuff has been pretty good with Sam, but in your guys' offense, what's the maybe most important thing heading into Louisville that you hopefully will have, and be able to pick up right where you left off against Carolina?
We just gotta, come in, do the start fast, for one, get the ball moving, get some first downs, get in the end zone. We just got to pick up where we left off and have that mentality of, we have to be the same that we were before, have that level of focus. We just got to switch and flip the switch real quick and get after it.
Jaquarii, is there any particular way in which you kind of keep morale high and try not to get too low during all this?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got to stay positive. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, we could be done. Hopefully not, but you just got to stay positive and stay with it. Try not to think of the negative things. Just keep a positive mindset, and I feel like everything will work out.
And with you guys just having 1 turnover, do you guys not talk about that? Is it a jinx factor in that, or you just kind of play, run your offense and not worry about turnovers?
We have 1 turnover, but we do worry about turnovers a lot. That's Coach Clausen's one of his biggest, things to win. We always probably every week, once a week, we talk about turnovers and how if you have this amount of turnovers, you're probably not gonna have a lot of wins, but and then we work ball security drills every day in practice, and then our focus is not to turn the ball over, and that's just a positive in our program.
Well, I know we talked about the mental approach to things right now, but I have to ask about you personally. You're having what anybody would say is a breakout season, and to have, you're one of the top top receivers in the country right now, and to have that interrupted and not be able to get out there and do what you want to do, how frustrating is that for you personally?
Oh, well, it's been really frustrating. I want to get out there and play every Saturday after, having some good games. I wouldn't say it knocked me off schedule. I feel like, I got a couple more games to, put up more numbers and to just compete. And, I'm still excited. I'm still ready to go out there and play. I think I've been the same all year, mindset wise, and it won't change.
Sam mentioned conditioning is maybe the biggest thing that you guys may have or may not have with 28 days of not playing a game. Do you sense that you guys are still in pretty good shape heading into this game?
Yeah, I think we're still at a good peak of conditioning. we had a few days off, a couple of weeks off, or haven't played in 3 weeks. So it would be for Saturday. But I think, practice prepares as well for that. There might be some times in the game, guys are really tired, but that's when the mind comes in and take over. But I think we'll be good.
Those TV timeouts come in handy, don't they?
Oh yes, all the time.
You mentioned practice. Sam mentioned guys flying around since Saturday. Is that what you would say practice has been like? A lot of guys just glad to be back on the field. And what's it been like, or what's the focus been like at practice?
First couple practice, I think it's been more of excitement of being out on the field again with your brothers, and just getting a feel, getting back comfortable, getting back into what you was doing before. So I think guys, excited, ready to get back out there. Happy to be on the field with each other, and I think everything else will take care of itself.
Jaquarii, I think Luke Masterton is going to be back, going to be talking to us in a little bit. That's probably a good sign because I assume he may be playing this week. I mean, what big of a boost will he be for the defense?
Oh yeah, well that's good. We're getting Luke back. Our defense is really good, I think. But we need depth back there. But getting Luke back would be really good, and he's a good defensive player for us. And we need him out there. He missed a few weeks here and there, but it's good to get him back. I know he's excited to get back. This is his last year, senior year, and I know he's just excited to be out there on the field.
Has he been guarding you a little bit in practice?
Yeah, Luke's out there bumping me around sometimes.
You guys all good?
All right, thank you.